When the Gates Foundation asked us to transition from what we were doing on severe disease surveillance to looking at causes of mortality and doing this minimal invasive tissue sampling, we'll call it MITS, doing this MITS, I was skeptical whether it was going to work. So we said we'll do it because we had another few months left on that particular grant, and we expect to do about 50 MITS in another 6 months. Right? So that was our target, that we were going to do another 50 MITS in 6 months. And we thought that would be showing success. And all of a sudden, those 50 cases, we completed enrollment in 6 weeks rather than 6 months.
From my second born, I took it was a gap to get pregnant again. So I was really excited, really excited. Everybody's happy at home, I'm breastfeeding, my kids are excited, they can't wait to come back from school and hold the baby. Everything was lekker, it was good. And then she just got a runny tummy just one day and didn't take her meal of porridge. We took it lightly. Apparently it was something serious. We took it lightly. Then she landed in hospital. But then not knowing how, why, what happened, what went wrong, what did I do wrong? Hectic, trauma. It's unexplainable, it's painful. There's no pain like that one, losing a baby. Whereby you got to hold her in my hands, know her, enjoy those few minutes, and then all of a sudden, they're gone. It's quiet, silence. No more crying, no more, nothing. It's hectic, it's sad. Mom Tutu came with her colleagues, and they found our family, and they prayed with us, and they counseled, and then before talking about everything, the investigation, and it was so comfortable, so healing, so it was a blessing. Then she explained about taking the samples from my baby. So we black people, darkies, we take it as if my baby's gonna be opened up and done this and this and this, but their procedure was so nice and clean and simple. I went even to wash my baby's body. I didn't even notice anything that they took samples from my baby or something. Everything was nice and neat. Mom Tutu calls me from my parents' place. No, everybody knew we were waiting for the results. Then I got there and I was offered a nice welcome and tea and coffee. And then the doctor came and everybody we sat down and they explained it so nicely, everything. I got to realize there's these kind of different viruses, Klebsiella. That was a new knowledge, knew something I didn't know about. At least I knew what happened, what went wrong. And then I was offered counseling and I went for the counseling sessions where they help out. It's critical and it is important to know that the exact cause of the death, of your baby's death, it is. And in other ways, their investigation, I think it can help other kids, other babies, whereby they're in hospital. And then the doctors also know. I think it helps out a lot. Through the results and the closure, I'm willing to try to have another baby again.
I think there's an understanding in the Gates Foundation is for them to basically go to that next level, they need granular detail. It's no longer adequate to get some mathematician into a room and to try to model why are children dying. And they can only do it at a syndromic level, they can't do it down at the granular level in terms of which are the specific pathogens that are responsible for children dying. To be able to do that, you need the hard data. And the only way to accumulate that hard data is by doing what we're doing in the CHAMPS program. But now this is something which is transversal in terms of its requirement. Right? So in addition to the Gates Foundation, there's a number of different large donor organizations, right, that puts billions of dollars each year in terms of investing in child health, in terms of investing in maternal health, right? So much of that money is being directed based on what people perceive to be the major causes of death. And most of the time it's probably correct. But there might be that the more subtleties in terms of what could make significant changes in terms of those morbidity mortality trends is being missed, simply because we don't have the hard granular data to basically inform what is it exactly that's causing people to die from A, B, and C. The CHAMPS program needs to be a program that is where there's actually buy-in from any organization that has got any sort of interest in terms of child health. Right? They need to come together to make sure that this program succeeds. They need to make this program form part of their DNA when it comes on deciding on funding.